What's good, YouTube? Okay, perfect. I'm just fucking with this because this is the first time I'm doing this. But I had to call the cops because if y'all watch the rest of my videos, y'all see that I be saying how my mother be poisoning and drugging me. Not I be saying that, but that she be doing that. Long story short, I woke up this morning to make some croutons and shit, and homemade croutons or whatever, and I think she put whatever the fuck it is, poison or drugs, whatever the fuck, the croutons, because she was like waiting behind me and shit, like pretending to use the bathroom or whatever. Ew, hold up. So when she did that, when I opened the oven to put the crouton shits in, she like did some gesture, she did some hand movement like that or whatever, or like that or whatever. It looked like she put the poison or the drugs, poison slash drugs, whatever the fuck it is, in the oven, the crouton, on top of the croutons and shit. I don't know though. When she puts the shit in my food, I be getting a headache. So I'll eat it and I'll get a headache, whatever the fuck the shit is. So I didn't want to eat it or whatever because I didn't want to get a headache, but I was just like eating it a little bit or whatever because it's like I'm so used to this shit already. I'm so used to the poison slash drugs or whatever the fuck it is that eating it, I doubt it's gonna kill me. It hasn't killed me yet, right? So I was eating a little bit of it, and I know it wasn't giving me a headache or whatever, so I'm not sure if she put it in my food, but I just called the cops to say, listen, you gotta warn her about this because I'm not gonna be living like this, worrying about somebody drugging my food, worried about somebody poisoning my food. Like, that shit is illegal, duh, right? So I had to get an order of protection against her a month ago, whatever, because of this. I went to court and shit, and I got an order of protection. I told them this or whatever, and they said, oh, they gave me an order of protection. While the order of protection was in effect, she didn't do nothing. She wasn't putting nothing in my food, as far as I know. Another thing she does is she lets people in the house while I'm sleeping. How crazy is that? She dead ass lets people inside the house while I'm sleeping. They fucking me while I'm sleeping. Like, I have marks on my body because of it. Hold up. Like, I have these marks on my body, all these scars and shit. Like, some of them are not even scars. Some of them are still like bloody and shit. Like, people have been injecting shit in me. How crazy is that shit, right? And I haven't went to the hospital. I haven't called the cops. That's crazy on my part too, because if somebody does that to you, the first thing you do is you call 911 and you go to the hospital, right? But like I said, I'm so used to all this. I've gotten so used to all this that it's just like it's kind of like a daily thing. It's kind of like a daily routine. Like, I'm used to it. You feel me? So, anyways, like I was saying, right now, there's so much more shit that she does, by the way. She's constantly harassing me. It's constant harassing while I'm living there. And y'all probably thinking, why not just move? But it takes time to move. It takes time to find a place and move and shit like that. I don't even got a job right now. So why inconvenience myself just because she's doing illegal shit to me that she's not supposed to be doing? So that's why I call the police or whatever. So I'm going to tell the police when they get here, listen, this is what she does. So you could warn her. You could warn her and say, oh, you're not supposed to be doing that. You could go to jail for that, so that she's forewarned or whatever. Like, she's warned in advance and shit like that. I don't even know if forewarned is a word. But anyways, so like, to warn her and shit like that, you feel me? Because I'm not going to court again to get another order of protection. What I'm just going to do is call 911. By the way, I called 911 an hour ago. It's been exactly an hour since I called them. They have not responded yet. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt, because another time, a few weeks ago, I called 911, and they took 4.5 hours to get there. So let's hope they don't take 4.5 hours today, because then that's another problem, you feel me? Like, what's going on? Our tax dollars is being spent to be protected by the cops, and look, they're taking too long type shit. Niggas could be dead or whatever. But anyways, so today, I called the cops or whatever. I'm a mother, so they could come and warn her and say, listen, you can't harass her, you can't put stuff in her food, you can't do this stuff, because you could go to jail, plain and simple, point blank. So the next time, like, I'm gonna record all this shit. When the cops get here, I'm gonna record them. I'm gonna record myself telling them, and I'm gonna record, you know, them telling her, so that she could be warned. So that the next time the cops come, I'm gonna tell the cops, listen, I'm not even gonna have to explain nothing to the cops. I'm just gonna have to pull up this video and press play. Let them watch this shit, you feel me? So then they could be like, oh, she was already warned, she already knows that's illegal to do and she's still doing it. Okay, now it's time to go to jail type shit, you feel me? So that's gonna be next time. Right now they're just gonna warn her shit. I'm just gonna tell them, yo, y'all gotta warn her because I'm tired of living in a place where I can't make a plate of food that, you know, has nothing in it. Like she's gonna put shit in my food. Like you can't do that. You can't put shit in people's foods. Where they do that at? You feel me? So I'm gonna that's why I'm waiting for the cops right now. I'm sitting on the stoop waiting for the cops and shit like that. So when they get here, I'm gonna tell them to warn her and shit like that, and that's it, plain and simple. And luckily they got YouTube Live and shit like that to record all this shit. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm about to go get my iPad, and then come back out and call 911 again. Well, I'm gonna give 911, you know, some more minutes or whatever, because it has been an hour, so I'm gonna give it maybe like another half an hour. Then I'm gonna go get my iPad, then I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna be like, yo, I called 911 an hour and a half ago. It was taking them so long and shit like that. Let's see what they say. Again. Another thing is, the cops, they choose what's an emergency and what isn't. So basically the other day, somebody robbed something from Walgreens or some shit like that. So a few minutes later, within like 5 minutes, you seen the cops speed into Walgreens. Like maybe 10 minutes later, they was speeding up the fucking road or whatever the fuck to Walgreens and shit. And it was because somebody was stealing from Walgreens. So it's like they'll take 10 minutes to catch a shoplifter, but someone whose food has been poisoned or someone who has been stalked and shit like that, they'll take an hour to 5 hours, shit like that. So they'll choose what's important to them. So I guess they want to catch a shoplifter before a person who's been poisoned or stalked, because that shoplifter is taking money from Walgreens or whatever the case is. So that's important to them because they don't want nobody to get free shit, basically. I don't know, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just throwing shit out there. But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, so I'm waiting for the cops right now, and of course when the cops come, I'm gonna record them and shit like that. And I'm gonna have to go get my charger. If they take a little bit longer, I'm gonna have to go get my charger, charge my phone so I can get the video of everything I tell them, video of everything they say. And basically, that's about it, you feel me? Like, that's about it. It's gonna be something quick. They ain't gonna be here for long. I'm just gonna tell them, listen, warn her and shit like that. So she could be warned, so she could be, you know, so she could be aware of the fact that that's illegal to do. You can't poison somebody's food, you can't drug somebody, you can't do those things. She knows that, but let's give a warning so that if it happens again tomorrow and she goes to jail, she can't say, oh, I didn't know you can't do that. Oh, you didn't know, so what happened when the police came the day before? Didn't they tell you can't do that? That's what I'm waiting for, you feel me? That's what I'm doing right now. But anyways, yeah, so whatever. I'm gonna record when they get here. And I'm gonna call 911 again, but I'm gonna get my iPad and shit like that, because when I'm on the phone, I could screen record when I'm on the phone and shit like that. But to do all that, I'd rather just have my iPad pointing at the phone and shit. It's easier, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, subscribe to my channel. More shit coming. Like I have so much shit to post. I just have too much shit to post. Put it like that. Like I don't have so much shit to post. I have too much shit to post that it would take me days and weeks and months to post all this shit. Like that's how much shit happens all the time. Like pics and videos and explanations and mad shit to post. So it's like, you know, damn, my lips chapped as fuck. Anyways, so yeah, just subscribe to my shit, watch my shit, and that's it, basically. Make sure you want to stop streaming. This is the first time I'm doing this.